Peace and love, you guys. It's Life Aspects with Visionary Rose. Thank y'all for tuning in, rocking and watching, and listening to the episodes on Life Aspects with Visionary Rose. Listen, when I did the video, hey y'all, tune in, I told you guys, I said there is people on the earth that are designed, and so we call those the minions, the devil and his minions, okay? So the devil and his minions, they're designed to be on this earth to attack you. One thing that I want to remind you is that if you don't know, many times it's not the person. Many times it's the spirit that is on that person. Many people carry different spirits. You wonder why your mama never allowed you to spend the night over people's house growing up, because people carry spirits. That's why everybody's not allowed to, play in your hair and, be in your house or even ride in your car, be around you. Everybody can't be around you. Number two, what I want to say is that sometimes it's not them, it's the spirit that's on them. And so the spirits that they carry, it can latch on to you. It can latch on and have you doing the same exact thing. And you're wondering, why am I doing this? Or why am I acting out this way? Or why am I even saying this? Or why is my communication different? Or my mindset is different. Listen, it's what it is, and the spirit that that person has on them. And sometimes people don't know that they have a spirit that they're operating behind. Many times it's a familiar spirit that people are operating from. Listen, another thing that I also want to let you know is that you are in control of the narrative of your life, baby. You are in control of the narrative of your life. And so when you are in control of the narrative of your life, when you're in control of something, you don't allow anything or anybody to have any control over that. See, you have people on this earth who are designed to do that as well too, who are designed and sent from the enemy to try to have a narrative, to create a false narrative that is never there, to create a false narrative to other people. And so this false narrative that people will create on the journey that you are on, listen, the false narrative is to try to bring you down. See, the false narrative is to try to blame shift. I'm going into many videos that I'm trying to go that I'm getting out this week. But listen, the false narrative is the blame shift. The false narrative is to turn it around to make it look like that you're crazy. You're out of this world. You don't know what you're talking about. See, the false narrative of what they hold is what they don't want the truth to be revealed. See, that's the false narrative of everything. And so the false narrative that people have created about you in your life, the false narrative that they have spoken over your life, the false narrative that they have to keep inside, because many times people carry a false narrative and they have to stick with it. They don't want to stick with the false narrative no more. They want to really let the false narrative go. They know what's up. They know what's real. They really want to let the false narrative go. But something behind in their mind won't allow them. Something in their heart won't allow them to let go. Something won't allow them to let go of the false narrative. Something won't allow them to really look. Let me tell you something. I told you, folks don't know why they hate you, why they jealous of you. I told you that as well too. Let me tell you something. Some folks don't even know why they do the things that you do. You got some folks, 1 minute they like you, 1 minute they don't. They iffy. They don't know what they want to do. Then you got the folks that they gotta be with the crowd. They gotta listen. They gotta be around because they don't love themselves, for one. Two, they always have to be around people to feel liked, to feel appreciated in so many different ways. Now, these are the people who are around within the false narrative. They know about the false narrative. They're asking questions about the false narrative. They actually believe the false narrative, but then again, they don't really believe the false narrative. So then they gotta watch you to see, wow, is this really true? Let me tell you something. God always reveals the truth. And so listen, the false narrative, some people really want to let go of the false narrative, but since they have created a false narrative, see, when you create a false narrative about somebody, you got to stick with it because you done told everybody about the false narrative. So now you got to stick with the false narrative, but deep down inside, you want to let go of that false narrative. Listen, you can let go of the false narrative. You can let go of the false narrative. Let it go. It's okay. Everything good. Still love you. Let go of the false narrative. It's all good. Listen. The false narrative that people have created about you in your life, listen, it wants to weigh down on you. And see, people want you to carry that false narrative. People will tell a lie on you and they want you to carry it to make them feel good. You ain't finna carry nothing that ain't true about you. That's the false narrative. And you ain't finna carry nothing that nobody else got going on. You're not finna carry it. You're not finna carry it. You got your own way, they got their own way. You got your own battle, they got their own battle. Your enemies got their own battle, you got your own battle. Everybody got a own battle, and everybody got to fight their own battle, and everybody got to look. The false narrative, cut it. The false narrative that you try to keep up. The false narrative that you try to keep up about people's life. The false narrative. They try to tell you who you is. It's a false narrative and you ain't keeping up with it. It's a false narrative and you're not keeping up with it. Rose Gang, it's a false narrative and we ain't keeping up with it. It's a false narrative. It's a false narrative. Because see, you don't even know why you started the first narrative to begin with. You gotta make everybody look like that person is off, they stupid, they slow, they never gonna be nothing, they are nobody, they lying, they on drugs, they homeless, they sick, yeah, they broke, they parents this, they mama that, they don't got this, they got this, they got that. The false narrative, they got to keep it going. They got to keep it going. See, that false narrative that they try to hold up. That false narrative they try to hold up. And everybody else that's walking along with them. Listen, everybody else that's walking along with it, with the false narrative people, they don't know who they are. Some of these people, let me tell you something. Some people really just don't know. Some people just really don't know. And so they try to twist it up. Like it's you. Like it's you. They the one got that carry the false narrative. They the one that don't know what to do with you. Listen, let me tell you something. There's only one God and one God only. You ain't finna bow down to nobody. You ain't finna bow down to the false narrative of anything. Anything. You're not finna bow down to nothing but God. You're not finna bow down to no false narrative of your life. Any false narrative that was created about you. Any false narrative that was created about you. Don't wear the false narrative. You are the only one that's in control of the narrative of your life. I love y'all.